Who doesn't love a fresh cup of Java any time of the day? What if we told you that you can have a barista-style cup of coffee in your own home? Joining us this morning to teach us how to do just that is Annalie Glazen, who's owner of Erie Island Coffee. Good friend of mine. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm so happy to be here. I'm so good. I'm so good.
All right. Well, I know Amelia loves coffee.
I do. I love it.
So, you know, to welcome her, we thought we'd bring you in to, you know, make sure
We're also old friends. We went to high school together.
I know. It's a funny morning.
Well, what are we making?
Today we're going to make 3 different drinks. We're going to make a blended coffee drink, something that you would get in the summertime at your local coffee shop, a mocha frappe, a vanilla
Erie
frappe,
Island Coffee.
at Erie Island or any of the other wonderful local coffee houses. So what I've added in here is 3 ounces of cold coffee, whole milk. You can use any kind of milk you want, rice milk, almond milk, soy milk. I feel like Forrest Gump. Any kind of milk that you want. And then my secret ingredient when I'm blending drinks at home is half of a banana, because for those of you that make blended drinks already, you know that they separate really quickly when it's just milk and coffee.
Okay.
So a half of a banana is also going to add a little bit of nutritional value to sort of an already
Would have never thought that.
mostly indulgent drink. I've got a cup of ice, and then we're going to go.
Your trusty Vitamix.
Trusty Vitamix.
Love the Vitamix. I love it.
So when you're blending at home, whether you have a Vitamix or just a regular blender, you don't want to put it all the way up on high, because it's going to make your milk and your coffee really frothy. You just want to, you know, sort of gently.
Yum.
Ooh.
Who wants to taste it?
I'll fight you for it.
Ladies first. Ladies
so
first.
nice.
Thank you.
And while you're sipping that, we want to get to the next one,
So I'm
which
gonna
is
teach
something
you
that I'm excited about.
Yes, we're going to make
that's
a iced vanilla raspberry latte, but we're going to make the simple syrup from scratch. So what I have
so good.
here already is a cup and a half of water and a cup of sugar.
Cool.
That I've sort of simmered on medium heat for 5 minutes until the sugar's all dissolved, and then you add a half pint of raspberries. Amelia's going to be my
that for you.
assistant.
Whoop, sorry.
And then what you sort of do is just mix them, break them up a little bit, and for about 20 or 30 minutes you want to let it sit and infuse the sugar water.
Okay.
And this is what you come up with. It's homemade raspberry syrup. You can use sugar in the raw.
Do the raspberries go away, or do they? Or
No,
do
they
you
start to
strain
break
them?
down, and then you want to strain them into any sort of container, a canning jar. You know, we have some olive oil bottles at home, so that's what we
Olive oil
use.
bottles are the best.
I know, they're great for everything. Soap, but that's another segment. So in the shaker here, I have 3 ounces of coffee, 5 ounces of milk, Forrest Gump moment, any milk of your choice.
Okay.
Again. And then we're going to do a half an ounce of what I made here is vanilla bean simple syrup.
Okay.
And this is the raspberry simple syrup that I made just like I showed you. And then we're going to shake. This is a step that you could skip, but any opportunity I have to use a shaker, I'm all for. I did have a dream that this went all over you last night, though, so step away. Little TV stress dream, you know.
How many simple syrups do you use at Erie Island? How many different infusions?
We have a whole bunch of different syrups. Some are store-bought, some are made depending on what fruits are in season, depending on what drink we're featuring. We've done some fun ones like lavender, honey syrups. I know that Greenhouse does a lot of really fun infused simple syrups.
We have 30 seconds.
30
Can you do anything? Come on.
Stovetop espresso. Oh, the water goes in the bottom.
Water.
The coffee goes in here. You screw the top on. You want to brew it for about 5 minutes until you hear it stop bubbling and talking to you. That's what we say, that it's talking to you. You take an ounce of it, pour it over a big scoop of gelato, and this is called affogato al cafe. It's the perfect summer treat when you're entertaining. You don't have to brew a big pot of coffee. You don't have to bake.
That's awesome.
Nobody ever turns it down.
Can I try this?
Please.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Annalie.
It's so fun to be here. Thank you.
Erie Island Coffee, East 4th Street in Cleveland and Rocky River. Go to erieislandcoffee.com. Support a local business. It's the best coffee in town. Well, now we can clean this up. Joe's going to clean up some gutters for good. Joe?